All right, learning target 2. This is one of my favorites because I feel like everybody can just grab right onto this topic pretty quickly. But here we're looking at the major Earth's spheres, right? Each sphere kind of thought of as its own system, where we're breaking down the Earth into these categories and can kind of study it on our own. And then think about how they interact with each other. So I gave you a little guidance here. What I gave you was the keywords. So you should be able to match those keywords to the correct sphere being described there. And then also get back in there and come up with a list of examples for each one. And again, you can see there's bullet points there for you. So we're looking for at least 4 examples for each sphere, but you can always go above and beyond. I would think the easiest way would maybe be to list them out in words. However, you could certainly do pictures if that's your thing too. So again, we're doing this by looking at our notes. So we want to just do a quick recap here. Water keyword, that falls into the hydrosphere. So this is anywhere where we can find liquid water on Earth. Clouds, I know, is a big example that we've talked about before, but anywhere where you find water can qualify for one of your examples. Now, a subsphere of that hydrosphere is cryosphere. Cryosphere is where we have that frozen water or ice. So our keyword there is ice. So think about where we'd find water frozen, what that would be, what its name would be. Don't say like North Pole, right? But what is at the North Pole? That's what we want to list. Here we've got the geosphere for rock. So that's all materials. Doesn't have to be a solid, because we can talk about that liquid rock inside the earth, but think about just kind of soils and dirts that you're finding across the earth's surface, or a type of rock, things made out of rock, like that. Atmosphere, that's of course the air. I feel like this tends to be the trickiest one. We want to think of, what is the air made of? What molecules or what elements are in the air that make up the atmosphere? So that would be gases. Don't say birds. Don't say clouds, right? Those are part of different spheres. Think of what is the air made of itself. Don't say airplane. Okay, and then down here, biosphere, that's our keyword, life. So really an infinite list here of things that are living. Okay, so the order on the notes is different than the order on the learning targets, so just be careful there. But again, you're using the keyword to match with what sphere, and then list out some examples.